Hi guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be the second video or second edition of my makeup declutter. This is going to be on face primers as well as like pore minimizers, pore fillers, those type of products. So this is the stash that I have right here. I am going to say right from the beginning that I probably am not going to have a lot to declutter because a lot of them are still brand new in boxes, and I do want to give these products a try before, a few times at least, before I, pass it along to somebody else. And I believe the whole thing with the expiration dates, and if I am wrong, please let me know. But I think as long as the packages have not been opened, like the containers, the bottles haven't been opened yet, that they're good to go. They're still good. The expiration date, I guess, starts when you actually open up the tube or bottle and it gets exposed to air. So if I'm wrong, let me know, but that is a reason why I don't want to go ahead and get rid of a lot of these things, because a lot of them I have not tried out yet. So I do want to give it a few times just to see how they work on my skin before I say yes or no to them. So this one is probably going to be more of just showing you what I have. And I mentioned, I think in my makeup inventory, that I was going to do, once I did my makeup inventory, that I would do a decluttering, category by category. Because I know that a lot of you guys like to see that stuff. So on some categories where I don't have really a lot to declutter, it's more going to be a peek into what I have. So let's get started. So the first thing is this Monistat powder gel. I heard very good things about this, that this is a great face primer, especially for oily skin. So I am keeping that. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the pore minimizing one. So obviously I do have large pores, so I want to see how this one works. So keeping that one. Alright, next is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and this is in clear. So again, it hasn't been opened. Want to try that out. Next is the NYX Shine Killer. So again, everything that's in boxes I'm basically keeping because, again, I don't know how they're going to work for my skin, and I want to at least give them a fair try before I pass it along. Let's see. The next one is the BH Cosmetics Anti-Shine. So again, brand new box, haven't been opened, keeping that one. This one is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance. This I have used a bunch of times. I just put away because I started using other products, but I do want to keep this. This does give a little bit of a, I would say, like a glowy type of a, finish after you put your foundation on, but it is not too much where I feel like it's, looks so like oily with the rest, or it's not so much where I feel like it's too much with my oily skin, because if you guys have been watching my channel, I always say I have very oily skin, especially in the T-zone area, so I really don't go for dewy type of primers or anything like that. But this I had purchased a long time ago, and I do want to get use out of this before it really does go bad. But this one I am keeping because, like I said, I've used this a good amount of times already. So keeping that. Alright, this one is something I am getting rid of. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I've had this in several projects. I have this much left, and this has gone bad. I purchased this again a few years ago, and I was using it here and there, and then I did put it away because I started using something else and then completely forgot about it. And then once I, brought it back out, noticed that the consistency changed, and it just did not, obviously it just had gone bad. When you go ahead and pat it in your pores, it would go ahead and ball up and flake off your skin, so that's obviously nasty. So this is going to get trashed. This is a good matte primer. Excuse me. This is a good matte primer, but it is a little bit on the pricey side. And I think that you could probably find other cheaper alternatives for this, but it does work good, it does. So that's gonna get trashed. These two I did finish in a recent project. This is the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector. Again, this is a little bit pricey. It does work good, but I think again there are other cheaper alternatives for this. But this was finished. These two got finished in the Finish 14 by February 14th. So this is just gonna go into my empty box. And this is a Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer by Benefit, and I just do not like this at all. I think this made my skin very oily very quickly after I did the rest of my makeup, and I do not enjoy the stick, just the application where you rub it on your face by the stick. I just don't like that. So, but I did finish it, but I would not repurchase this again. So that is just going to go into the empty box too. The next item is going to go into a upcoming project, and this is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I did start using this, and this does expire August of this year, so I want to make sure that I get, the use out of this primer. I've only used it once or twice, so I wanted to go ahead and put this in an upcoming project, so I am going to go ahead and keep this. This NYX Tea Tree Balanced Skin Elixir is in a current project right now. I'm using this in the Finish 7 by St. Patrick's Day. And so obviously I'm going to keep this because I have it in a project. And this is in a project as well. I have this, I believe, in the 2016 Makeup Use Up collab tag. And this is the Porefessional by Benefit. This does work good. It does fill in pores really good, but I don't know if my pores are getting, more enlarged, which that could maybe possibly be, or I don't know if maybe this is going, on its way out, because I noticed it doesn't have the same effect that it did, months ago. And the consistency, I think, is changing a little bit. So I am going to keep using this, but if I feel one day that it really is time for this to be trashed, then that's what I will go ahead and do. But for now, I'm going to keep using that. The next item, or these next two items, are both by Hard Candy. This is the Primer Dark Spot Correcting. It diminishes skin imperfections. So it says Dark Spot Correcting Primer. So I'm very curious to see how this works. This has not been opened. It still has the tape and stuff on it. So keeping that, and keeping this, same thing, has the tape, hasn't been opened. This is the Shine Free Control Shine for a matte finish. So want to keep that. The next one is by NYX. This is the Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. Again, this hasn't been opened. I want to try this out. Again, all these that I have, like the Hard Candy, NYX, pretty much everything I have, everything that's in boxes, I have seen YouTube videos on, or several YouTube videos on, where they were just raved about. And that's why I went out and purchased them. So, yeah, so it's just a matter of just getting them out and using them, So, that's why I have like all these primers. The last two, this is the NYX Honey Do Me Up, and I literally have not used this at all. This is a gel consistency. You can see it has like the flecks of gold in here. I haven't tried this, but this is probably one I think I will probably wind up passing along, because again, I don't really go for the primers that give you that dewy finish. I go for more of a matte. So we'll see. I do want to try it though 2 or 3 times, because what I like to do is just put a primer on my face, even if I'm not wearing anything, and I just have a moisturizer and then I put a primer just to see how it wears on my skin alone. And then I like to try it a couple of times with, foundations. So I do want to give it a couple of, or at least, 2 or 3 chances just to see how it makes my skin look. If it's where I feel like it's too much with my oily skin and then the dewiness of, wearing the foundation, then I will go ahead and pass this along to somebody. And this does have like the paddle applicator, so I'll just go ahead and put it on my hand, so I'm not, putting it directly on my skin, so that I can pass this along to somebody else. So I'm pretty sure I'll probably wind up, you know, passing that one along, but I'll see. And this one, I'm sure I will wind up passing this, but I'll probably give this to one of my sisters because it is a, you know, a stick applicator, and I really can't stand these. So for me to keep this product will have to work excellent on my skin. But this is the Tarte CC Colored Clay CC Primer in Fair. And it's, you know, again, a roll-up stick applicator, and it has the concealer, it has the green, and it has like the purple, pink, violet shade in it. So we shall see. I mean, as you can see, you know, this is going all the way down. So I've never used this other than just swatch it just on my hand. So we'll give this a few tries, but like I said, unless this product works phenomenal on me, it will be passed along. Like I said, I'll give it to one of my sisters because I just hate the whole stick, you know, packaging. So that is it. I don't know if I said in the beginning, but I did originally start out with 18 products when I initially did my makeup inventory, and I could not find the 18th product. So I don't know where that went. So I'm starting with 17 here, and I'm taking obviously away 3 because this one I'm trashing, and this one has already been finished. So I really am starting, I guess, or my new number is going to be 14 primers and like pore minimizing products. So that is it for this video. I will be back with another one. I think I might do concealers next time. We'll see. But if you like these series, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye.